Hey guys, so we've had some changes or design changes and functionality changes to the portfolio and adding property section of the Gameplans platform. Typical landing page on the portfolio screen, either I'm building an empire, we'll skip you through, or add property. So if we jump into add property now, we've got a much more user-friendly process to adding in a property. I think beforehand it was something close to 16 pages and everything was very manual in terms of entering, raw data and, clicking on drop downs and all that sort of thing. So trying to make it as user friendly and, clickable and, not rush through things, but make the process a whole lot easier. Functionality is much more bare than it was beforehand. Same sort of process. So, add an address here. So residential property, it's either principal place of residence, residential or commercial. So we're resi. It's a house. It's 5 beds, 2 baths, 4-car garage. Current market value is something around $2 million. And then we're either, again, you got to exclude or exclude. And that's just left there for simplicity on the first page if you want to come back and include or exclude it from the side of things, which, as you guys should know, impacts the all the compass and map calculations and everything else like that. Skipping through, year built, I don't know, back then, block size, land size, it's owned by my spouse and me, Jordan, date settled, back, next, purchase price, purchased it for 800,000, stamp duty, blah, 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 blah. Have a depreciation schedule. Loan amount is 600,000. When did your loan commence? Back then, let's say lender, same as usual beforehand. Current interest rate, same as usual before. But now we've got some selectors for our loan terms and loan types and everything else like that, rather than having multiple drop downs and manually entering things. So the 30-year loan was interest only. We were interest only for 5 years. It was variable, so we had no fixed term. And currently it's costing us, $1,500 a month to hold on to. Then we've got if the loan is split or not. So it's either a no split or a split loan. If it's a split loan, you just click split loan and essentially add in all those information again for the split portion. So this is just that split portion, not the total loan amount together. So let's say that's not a split loan on this one. Last renovation amount, we spent 10 grand. We did XYZ this year. Next, current property manager, just skipping through here, 6% management costs, I think $1,000 a week rental income. And then again, we've got this either breakdown or summarize. So if you want to summarize your portfolio, you're essentially just putting in your total expenses for the year. So it's $2,000 annually, it costs me or whatever it might be, keeping it really quick and easy. If not, we can break down. And this is where you start to break down all those costs. And this is much more user-friendly than sort of, drop down, clicking on them, adding in all the different information from that side of things. Councils, $400 a quarter. Insurance is $1,000 a year. Maintenance is $5,000 a year. Land tax amount. Accounting, 0, ASIC 0, water, cost 0, tenant pays, electrical, gas, internet, So essentially nothing there. Submit that. Now we've got that property populated in the screen. Much more clearer picture on there too. Jump into there. We've also got the picture behind us, up the top now, rather than just a random image. Got all those numbers and everything else here. Again, you can see all those attributes as we saw beforehand. Got some new icons and some stuff, which is pretty cool. And then instead of having this big edit button up the top here, you now click onto an area that you need to edit. So if I look at this cash flow side of things and I go, it doesn't necessarily feel like it's 17 grand cash flow, I can jump straight in here and it'll take me exactly to the area that I need to go. And I'll go, oh, okay, well, council fees is actually fortnightly. Let's just say that's what the problem was. You go back and submit that. You can see your cash flow is updated now. And so wherever you need to go, instead of, starting from page 1 and having to go through everything or clicking, go to page 16, just takes you exactly where you need to go. If you need to update your loan or interest rate, takes you here, takes you straight into your interest rate. You can update things from that side of things. If you want to quickly get out, you can just go this exit button at the top here, and it'll essentially take you back to this page. If you want to delete the property, there's just a red button down the bottom. It'll ask you to make you sure before you do want to delete it, but that's how you delete it now instead of in the edit screen. So a couple of little changes there in terms of the portfolio and functionality. It's all about making it more user-friendly and easier to use. And there is a lot of data and information that goes into these things. So we want to make it as simplistic and easy to use as possible, so that everyone is more enticed to enter in more accurate data. But that's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video, and hopefully it makes your onboarding and adding in a property process a little bit simpler. Talk to you next time.